everybody. Thank you.
Shantae, how you feeling tonight?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm feeling good. I'm gonna get it started with the last thing that I said. I'm gonna get that count for the shh. 1, 2, 3. All right, Shantae.
All right.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Thank you for having me. It's a dream to be here on this stage. This is my first stage, but not my last.
Bars. Round of applause to a bar. That was crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, word. So can you tell us a little bit about Subliminal Dreamz?
Yes, so Subliminal Dreamz was founded in 2021 after I experienced the tragic loss of my stepson. He was killed here in Jacksonville. It was very tragic, but it was also at the height of the pandemic, and I know that we all here have experienced the loss throughout the pandemic, and I was struggling really, really bad, and I needed to find a way to help myself, and so I started Subliminal Dreamz, which is a mental health nonprofit organization.
Oh goodness, this is amazing work, for real. How long has it been around? You said 2018?
2021, so it's been around for about 3.5 years now.
Oh, word, okay. And we're gonna try this one more time because I'm feeling it starting to swell up. Shh, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, so can you tell us about the involvement that you've been able to have in Jacksonville, how everything's been coming together?
Yes, I definitely want to start out by saying Jacksonville, Duval.
So you just say Duval and then everybody?
Duval, we turn it up every time.
Word.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Duval, we are a big city. Like, we make national headlines every time I turn around. So the impact that I have made in Duval is we have impacted about 2,000 homes in regards to providing meals, food, financial assistance, mental health resources. We curate community events where we get therapists and counselors out of their offices into our events, into our community, because we understand that mental health looks different for everybody. But we also understand that mental health is a topic that isn't easy to start. So what we do is we start the conversation and we give you tips and tools and we help lead you into a platform and a space where you can better help understand your mental health. We typically target young men, and so since the starting of 2021, we've been able to impact effectively about 150 young men. We feel like they don't have a platform. We feel like they don't have enough resources. We feel like they don't get a chance to speak up and acknowledge that they're struggling, that they need help, that they are in search of something greater than what is already provided to them. And so Subliminal Dreamz was created with the mission and the passion to not only just help myself, but to help everyone and young men who are struggling with their identities, whether it's finding out whether they like to cook, whether they like art, whether they like archery, is helping them tap into their inner selves, and something that we as a culture don't realize that we've discriminated against them for so long.
Let's go.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna say, I as a person that is potentially a creative, I don't know if you see what I did, but I do my thing. But I as a creative, if I want to be in the area and support the cause and make sure I can get involved, what are some ways that people can step in and, like, follow, like, show some love? And I know we're at a bar, it's a live energy, but I'm gonna get one more time for it. On the count of 3, y'all, you know what we're doing. 1, 2, 3.
I understand. I had a strong drink too. But we actually have a social media presence on every platform, so you can find us everywhere: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. You can Google us. We have a very strong presence on Google, but we actually are in the community. Like, there is not a corner that you cannot pull up on where we're feeding the homeless, where we're trying to give away clothes or give away shoes or give away resources to someone in a low-income family or a low-income community or just displaced that is in search of our services. So we are constantly in the community. We do about 20 events a year where we're constantly giving away clothes, food, toys, anything that we can possibly benefit to our community. We have therapists that's on site. We go to schools, we go to homes. We meet the children and the families where they are. Thank you.
I had a neck and flew in my face back when you dropped the biggest bar. I ain't even gonna lie. All right, so Shantae, with this situation, is there a way that people can connect, can support, can follow, keep in touch with everything that you're telling us?
Yes, at my table, I have trifolds of flyers that talks about all of our services from our book club that we offer because we believe that literacy is important, especially for young men. We know that they do not know how to articulate themselves, and one of the biggest things is emotional regulation. And so we pride ourselves on providing them with spaces that will allow them to read, articulate themselves, and express themselves without fear of repercussions. It's called Blazers and Brims, so we make them dress up in nice blazers and brim hats because we teach them that it doesn't matter what you look like, it is what comes out of your mouth that will command the room and control the audience. So our handouts will allow you to be able to connect to us with our websites. We have after-school programs, like I said. We are very, very passionate about what we do in our mental health movement. I plan on being a household name in regards to how mental health resources are provided.
Okay. Come on now. For real. I would be that stickler because we're about to get the most important part of this information right now. And we get that countdown. You'll know what we're doing. 1, 2, 3. How can someone follow what's going on? Or is there a booth in the back?
So we have our table in the back. It does have our trifolds. It does have a QR code, which will link you directly to our website. And then, like I said, we are on all social media platforms. We have the Trail Project, which is teaching real innovative life lessons. We have a carpentry program where we're teaching young men how to build a house from the ground up. We're teaching life lesson skills. We are really about empowering our community. We believe that if we target our young men, that a lot of our crime rate, a lot of our violence, and a lot of the things that are experienced in our communities will change once we give them their power back, because that is what we are lacking in our communities. Our men and our young boys need their power and their voices to be heard.
Come on, Shantae!
Thank you so much.
You're dropping more bars than I ever could have earlier. You doing some real shit. All right, Shantae, before we wrap this up, is there anything else you would like people to know before we wrap up? Ways that they should, reasons to get involved, anything like that?
Yes, I definitely want to just take the time to just speak a little bit about myself. 3 years ago, I was homeless. I had nothing. Like, I was living in my car with my 2 cats and my roommates. And I had a lot of traumatic things and experiences happen to me. And I know mental health is important. And I know mental health is something that we like to dress up in fancy clothes and nice shoes and TikTok videos. But it is real. People are losing their identities. People are losing themselves. And we're losing our families and our communities to perceptions and to thoughts and to images that are controlling our minds. And what Subliminal Dreamz is going to do and going to change is how we focus, how we take care of ourselves, and how we elevate our minds, because it is very important that you survive. Because if I would have succumbed to my mental issues, I would not be here on this platform to speak with you today. So I am a conqueror, I am a survivor, and I'm here to change and impact a lot of lives.